Can an artificial machine really think? Does the mind just consist of neurons in the brain, or is there some intangible spark at its core? For many, these have been vital considerations for the future of artificial intelligence. But British computer scientist Alan Turing decided to disregard all these questions in favor of a much simpler one. Can a computer talk like a human? This question led to an idea for measuring artificial intelligence that would famously come to be known as the Turing test. In the 1950 paper, Computing Machinery and Intelligence, Turing proposed the following game. To pass the test, a computer must be able to replace one of the players without substantially changing the results. In other words, a computer would be considered intelligent if its conversation couldn't be easily distinguished from a human's.
Fahrenheit in Celsius.
75 degrees Fahrenheit.
Spell Fahrenheit.
Self-driving cars. 8 years ago, Google brought the automobile industry into Silicon Valley, declaring a marriage between cars and big data. Today, the cars are being tested without a safety driver for the first time. We are entering an age where we will be enjoying commercial self-driving cars, which can hopefully cure the epidemic of road accidents that claim over 1 million lives every year.
Pythagoras.
The father of mathematics and music.
Mathematics and music?
First, we'll need a string. Stretch it good and tight. Plunk it. Now divide in half. Plunk again. Pythagoras discovered the octave had a ratio of 2 to 1. With simple fractions, he got this. From these eggheads, the Pythagoreans, with their mathematical formula, came the basis of our music of today.
John von Neumann was a Hungarian-American mathematician. He was a pioneer of the application of operator theory to quantum mechanics, and a key figure in the development of game theory.
Game theory, and it's the branch of math that deals with picking outcomes when there are multiple factors at play, each with a different goal. Game theory wouldn't be of much use if all it did was help you win at risk. Fortunately, there are some much bigger scale games out there like economics, psychology, politics. Okay, so you run a shop where you sell tongue depressors. Guess you decided to go where the really big money is. But guy across the street has opened another tongue depressor shop. You have to outsell him. No, like, you really want to bury this guy. But how? Well, enter game theory. If we suppose both shops are selling their wares for equal prices, there are a few ways this game could go. And in this simplified example, maybe a little common sense, you've determined that if your competitor raises his prices and you lower yours, he'll be done and dusted before he knows what hit him. So as you can see, game theory, despite the name, is still math.
46. What did Leibniz discover back in 1675, over a decade before the publication of Principia? Well, he used integral calculus for the first time in history to find the area under the graph of a function, which might not sound impressive, but it is. In doing so, he made up some important notation or symbols, including the d for differentials and the integral sign, which is a long S standing for the Latin word summa, or highest. We still use Leibniz's notation today.
Luca Pacioli.
Luca Pacioli was an important figure in the Renaissance, and his life and work underlines the essential interrelationship between art, business, and science of his time. Without this relationship, the Renaissance could not have taken place.
The success of the personal computer industry and Microsoft is based on the spreadsheet. And the spreadsheet is a direct evolution of the double entry system published by Luca Pacioli.